Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. See by title below, yes, this is on episode 7 of Boruto. And overall, honestly, like I'll just be completely honest here. So far, a lot of these episodes they've been okay. You know, Boruto so far has been okay for me. It's definitely not the best anime that I'm watching this season. If anything, I would probably put this at the bottom of all the anime that I'm currently watching. It's okay, it's still got that Naruto feel and everything. It's interesting on certain parts, but so far it's kind of boring to me. On, like, I'll be straight up honest here. I mean, like I said before, this is my opinion. If you feel differently, there's no need to get all mad. I'm not saying that Boruto is a horrible show. I still do enjoy certain aspects and certain parts of it. It's just right now at this moment, so far these episodes have just been, they're enjoyable in certain ways, but they aren't like the best. They're still kind of boring like a lot of the time. I like the last episode a lot more than the other episodes, obviously because of Shino, and I do like Shino's character, so it's cool to see him. But overall, this one was just some random dude being a stalker to the class rep, and Chocho and her philosophies of using like chips as a way of, this chip, you know, no one really wanted it, but it stood up to the challenge while you're not, you know, stuff like that. And it's kind of funny because you're like, what the hell is Chocho talking about, and how does this relate to anything? And you know, just how her character is. It's more of an introduction so far of these certain characters being thrown in. Like Chocho, this one had a lot more Chocho in it than the other episodes, and hey, I'm okay with that. There's no problem with that. The main aspect, of course, that I got out of this episode that was pretty damn interesting, and like every single episode they're just gonna throw in some random kind of thing, I'm guessing, and it's okay, you know, whatever, that's fine. Big thing that I'm enjoying about the series so far is, you know, the whole mystery behind what the hell this, you know, weird chakra thing is. Now that we see that it's like a chakra monster that Boruto was able to see before, it always just came out as like a shadow. This time it actually, like, it had its own form where it was like a monster above the stalker guy. And pretty much we find out that this is not just, you know, occurring where Boruto is. Just so happens he somehow encounters one person with it, but as we saw at the very end with the talks with Shikamaru and Naruto, this is going around like everywhere. This, now that we know that also this chakra monster thing is not only, you know, possessing people, but it's pretty much draining people of their chakra. Not too sure the specifics on that, why it's doing that as well yet, but obviously you see that that is the big thing. We're slowly getting more and more into, this is obviously what the main, you know, the main plot of this story so far is, along with showing other characters, and along with, of course, kind of just, you know, them going through their normal, you know, training and their lives and everything, their normal ninja lives, I guess, as normal, you know, as normal as you can get with ninjas, honestly. Just having that there, and then of course a random occurrence of someone with it. But I have a feeling that now that they know that this is like some type of chakra monster, and they already showed that it's not just happening to one person or maybe two people a day kind of thing. It's happening to a lot of people. A lot of people are losing their chakra, and a lot of people are being sent to, you know, the hospital. And now this is where another thing where I'm not really too sure, I'm not really understanding it too much as well, is the fact that this chakra monster thing, it didn't suck up people's chakra before. When you saw with Denki, when he got possessed, when you saw Metal, they didn't like, you know, drop dead from chakra exhaustion or anything like that. You could say, oh, that happened to Shino, but it's more of like, it seemed like Shino just used all his chakra. He wasn't really, since he wasn't fully in control, he was just using it without, you know, really taking care of himself, you know, where how he normally would be, kind of thing. He was just going all out without any care. So that's why it kind of be like, oh, you can kind of say Shino, it was more of just how he was fighting in that term. But they're saying all these other people around the village is happening. I don't think everyone is, you know, fighting or anything like that. And but then again, like, you do see that they say that the guy didn't really use any any, you know, jutsu that required a lot chakra. He just did his invisibility thing, but he still dropped from chakra exhaustion. But we've never seen this thing turn into a monster yet, like we saw Boruto saw in this one. So it may be evolving as we're going on as well. So that is pretty interesting. There's also, of course, the whole thing with Mitsuki, and he obviously is talking to a snake, which probably means he's talking to Orochimaru. Not too sure what Orochimaru is planning, or what does he really know or anything. But obviously, that's another thing to be looking at as well. But yeah, overall, it was an okay episode. It was still kind of boring in my opinion. This one especially, because it's just some random stalker. But I do love the little bits of parts that are pertaining towards the main plot, the main, the main enemy or some of sorts of what is going on right now with this shadow chakra taking, monster. Overall, that part is enough to keep me at least satisfied and at least interested to seeing the next episode. So hopefully these episodes will get better. Like I said, this is my opinion. If you guys think it's awesome or anything like that, then hey, that's for you. For me right now, at least, I'm not saying it's horrible, but I'm not saying it's amazing either. But overall, I guess I'm just sticking around mostly for what is being shown, and of course, obviously, because I love Naruto, and hopefully Boruto gets a lot better, just like how Naruto was as well. So yeah, who knows, just gotta wait and see for the next episode, guys. So hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. There's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, I want to know, how did you guys feel about it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? You can put down whatever you want, good or bad. I want to know how you guys felt about this episode so far, and if you want, how do you feel about the entire series so far? Because honestly, I always, you guys always hear my opinion, and it's kind of like a lot of the times mostly on the negative side. There's some positives here and there, but I really want to know what you guys think. Are you guys enjoying it a lot? Am I like the only one that feels this way or something? It's always interesting to see the, from other point of views, obviously, because like I said, this is a discussion, not just a review. I like to have these as discussions, so I always like to see what you guys say, and then maybe that will also change my mind when I see, if you give me some interesting things on why you enjoyed it or not, So yeah, feel free to comment below on that, and until next time, guys, see ya.